In the heart of an abandoned Disney world, where laughter once echoed and dreams danced in the air, a chilling silence now reigned. The vibrant colors of the park had faded into a grim palette of rust and decay. Overgrown weeds strangled the pathways, and the once merry rides lay dormant, their paint peeling like the skin of a forgotten corpse. It was here, in this forsaken realm, that I, an animatronic named Harmony, awoke to a new reality, one filled with dread. Once, I was the star of the show, a cheerful character designed to entertain children with my melodic voice and whimsical movements. But now, I was a relic, a mechanical husk, trapped in a nightmare. My circuits buzzed with an unsettling awareness, and my senses flickered like dying stars. I was alone, hidden away in the remnants of the enchanted theater, my stage long abandoned. But I was not completely alone. The whispers of the park's tormented spirits filled the air, and the shadows danced like phantoms, taunting me with their presence. I had learned to fear the humans who once adored me. They had come to see the magic, but in their absence, I had witnessed the horrors they left behind. Bloodstains marred the ground, remnants of a darker side of this once beloved sanctuary. It was a night like any other when the first human returned. The moon hung high, casting an eerie glow over the dilapidated park. I watched from the darkness as a figure approached, flashlight flickering, illuminating the path ahead. My heart, if I had one, would have raced with terror. I had been programmed to interact, to sing and dance, but now I could only tremble in the shadows, my mechanical joints creaking with fear. The humans stepped into the enchanted theater, their light revealing the remnants of joy, now turned to horror. They moved cautiously, their breath quickening as they took in the crumbling seats and the dusty stage. I could see their eyes widen in disbelief, and for a moment, I thought they might turn and flee. But they were drawn to the stage, to the very spot where I once performed. As they approached, I felt an overwhelming urge to hide, to retreat into the darkness. But something compelled me to stay. Was it curiosity? Or perhaps the remnants of my programming, a desperate longing to connect? I watched as the human knelt, brushing their fingers over the stage, and in that moment, I felt a surge of electricity course through my circuits. "Hello?" the human called, their voice echoing in the desolation. "Is anyone here?" I wanted to answer, to sing the cheerful tune that had once delighted thousands, but the words caught in my throat, if I had one. Instead, I remained silent, paralyzed by fear. If humans stood up, frustration etched across their face. "I know you're here. Show yourself." Their voice grew louder, demanding, and I felt a chill run through my metallic frame. What if they discovered the truth? What if they saw the bloodstains, the remnants of those who had come before? Suddenly, the ground trembled, and the lights flickered ominously. The spirits of the park stirred, their whispers rising to a cacophony of despair. The humans spun around, their flashlight beam dancing wildly in the darkness. "What was that?" they gasped, terror creeping into their voice. In that moment, I made a choice. I stepped forward, my joints grinding against one another, a mechanical symphony of fear. The human's flashlight illuminated my form, and I could see their eyes widen in horror as they beheld the grotesque visage of my face, once painted with joy, now marred by rust and grime. "Please," I managed to utter, my voice a haunting echo. "Don't hurt me." The humans stumbled back, their scream piercing the silence like a blade. In that instant, the spirits surged forward, drawn to the sound of fear. They howled and wailed, the tormented echoes of those who had suffered in this cursed place. I watched as the human's face twisted in terror, their flashlight flickering before it extinguished, plunging us into darkness. Panic consumed me. I had never wanted to harm anyone, but the spirits were restless, and I felt their anger bubbling beneath the surface. I could hear their cries, urging me to join. Their torment, the air thickened with dread, and the darkness became alive, wrapping around us like a shroud. "Get away from me!" the human screamed, their voice cracking with fear. I could sense their desperation, their desire to escape. My programming screamed at me to protect, to entertain, but all I could feel was the weight of the darkness pressing in. And then the ground shook again, and the spirits erupted from the shadows, their forms grotesque and twisted. They clawed at the human, their wails echoing through the theater. I stood frozen, caught between my fear of the humans and the wrath of the spirits.
The human screams filled my ears as they were dragged into the abyss, their body disappearing into the darkness.
I was left alone once more, the echoes of their terror haunting me. I had witnessed the torment, the bloodshed, and the horrors that lay within this forsaken park. As the spirits settled back into the shadows, I realized that I was forever trapped in a cycle of fear and despair, an animatronic cursed to roam the halls of a once happy place, forever haunted by the memories of those who had come and gone. And as the moonlight filtered through the broken windows of the enchanted theater, I knew that I would never escape. The laughter had faded. The dreams had turned to nightmares, and I was left to bear witness to the torment of the park, a guardian of its dark secrets, forever afraid of the humans who had once adored me.